Hello guys, good morning. Welcome to Asian Petrolhead. Today we are at a Hyundai department store. Yes, it's actually owned by a relative of the Hyundai Motor Group. So this is Hyundai department store, very nice one, and they're doing construction work. And everybody's getting ready because we got here early because this department store actually opens at 10:30, but we're here around 9:30 and we're preparing. It's about 10. So we're out here to show you the all-new Hyundai IONIQ 6. You know, they're doing construction work, so let's go inside. You know, we were gone for a month, and while we were gone, Hyundai actually released the or showcased the IONIQ 6 and at the Hyundai Busan Motors International Show. So we really wanted to take this opportunity, so we bugged Hyundai, marketing guys, and they allowed us to be here a little bit early before the mall opens, so we can show you guys the IONIQ 6. And I really wanted to do it live streaming, so if you have any questions, let me know in the comments section, so we can answer it as much as I know. Okay, so let me just turn on my live streaming. So, oh, hello guys, lots of you checked in, thank you. So let me know your burning questions. We have about 4 IONIQ 6s here, and we're gonna walk you through it. This is a beautiful place. It's like I told you, and once again, not once again, but please do excuse about the mask. Still here in Korea, by the law, we have to be wearing a mask indoors. So let me just quickly show you the car. We have 4 of them. And since this is an all-electric vehicle, let me just walk you through the numbers first. This is the second attempt from Hyundai Motors trying to crack the EV market. The first one was actually obviously IONIQ 5. If the IONIQ 5 was more like a crossover, this guy is more like a sports sedan. Based on the prophecy concept, prophecy concept was more like a sports car, EV sports car, but this got 4 doors. Let's move over here. It's got 4 doors. And Hyundai says it's got streamlined, they call it streamliner because as you can see, it's very sleek. Everywhere you look, it's roundish. IONIQ 5 had lots of straight lines, but this is very, very smooth. And all right, this is gravity gold, so looks pretty nice. And Hyundai says with this IONIQ 6, they were able to achieve the best aerodynamics out of all models produced by Hyundai Motor. And with this one, you can get it with single or dual motor, long range standard. If you get this car with the long range with the single motor, there's no EPA numbers just yet, but WLTP wise, 379 miles. So it's a very respectable numbers, and even if you compare it to Hyundai IONIQ 5, it's very, very competitive numbers. We're gonna also edit this video so we can show it to you with the better B-roll, so don't worry. And okay, let's move a little bit because we have lots of them. Let's move this one. This is sort of like a bluish dark black. Okay, a little bit more about the numbers. Like I told you, you can get it with the single motor turning the rear wheels. So it's a rear bias. And you can also add one more up here. If you get it with the single motor, 350 Newton meters. If you add one more up there, 605 Newton meters. Hyundai says this guy will do 0 to 100 kilometers, which is about 62 miles. It will do it in just 5.1 seconds. So really, really like to show you how this guy drives. Dimensions wise, as you can see, it's very, very low at this point. I mean, Hyundai IONIQ 5, very high. This guy is about 8.6 inches longer than Hyundai IONIQ 5, so it's really longer, but about 4.3 inches lower than Hyundai IONIQ 5. So it's very slick. But the thing is, there isn't any panoramic roof. It's only got regular sunroof on the top. We're going to show you pretty soon, okay? So, the price-wise, there's no international pricing just given yet. I think you guys will be getting this IONIQ 5, 6 sometime next year. So, but direct conversion, before any government incentives, Hyundai's charging here in Korea, starting price with 42K before any government incentive, 42K for the higher trim, 50K. So obviously it's going to be a little bit more expensive than Hyundai IONIQ 5, but I think it definitely has the looks, definitely has better materials. I'm going to show you inside pretty soon. So let me know. But if you want more space, then I think IONIQ 5 will be better in terms of the headroom. So let me know. So thank you guys so much tuning in. If you have any questions, now is a good time to also answer it. We're going to also show you the interior and many more. But if you have any questions, let me know. And you know, we have a super chat and everything. So that's also going to be a very good way for you to show us support. And if you have not, please do support us by subscribing to our channel and also smash that like button, because we give you the quickest Korean car reviews, car news, and even car culture. And we also do foreign car reviews. So do let me know if you have any questions. Yeah, there's going to be EV6 GT pretty soon. How big is the boot? Let me just show it to you, Charlie. Boots is, there's a frunk too. Frunk. So, very interestingly, it's very similar to Hyundai IONIQ 5, but the thing is they dropped the cover. I think that's a very good idea, because you know, you have to open it once and then open it twice, because it's not going to have any leakage. I think it's okay to have it without cover. This seems to be a dual motor system. If you get it with single motor, it's going to give you like about double the front size. Okay. Okay. So while you ask questions, let me just. Oh, thank you, BW Tech. I think we're still shooting with the 1080 HD quality, but maybe because this is got very good lighting and beautiful car, that's probably why. Let me just quickly talk about the front design. We showed you about the front, and really liking that you know, Hyundai is using this logo that does not, you know, really stand out. So if you just see it, it just sort of blends it in. So very nice. And if you see closely, it's got black panel or line over here, which also hides lots of parking sensors and 360 camera, so on. And I think it's especially with gravity gold, it goes quite nicely with contrasting. It also comes with the active flap here. When we get this car as a press car, I'm going to also show you how this actually functions. But you know, this is all, even though this is all electric vehicle, it still needs cooling with the battery and electric motor. So this will open when it needs to be cooled, but mostly be closed when it does not. It's got air curtains on the side, and if you see, it's got Hyundai IONIQ 5 badge in here. Lots of LED pixels. Stay here. Let me just quickly show you the headlamp system working. That's DRL on the bottom, right? That's DRL, headlamp, high beam, turn signal. Okay. Even turn signal, when you turn on the turn signal, right here, it blinks over here as well. So let me I will not do the horn because I don't want to freak everybody away. Okay. And looking at the car from the side, you move over here. How about we show? Yeah, this one looks good. From the side, it's wearing period P0. It's wearing 245 40 by 20 up front. Well, same 245 40 by 20. I do like the color and the design. Looks pretty good for the all-electric vehicle. And very similar to Hyundai IONIQ 5, you just open the door like this. And oh, thank you, Larcy. Wow, you're my biggest fan. I really wanted to say thank you for you subscribing to our Patreon site. We also made a Patreon site, so thank you, Larcy. Any other colors? Yes, let me just answer the questions. We have 4 IONIQ 6s here, and last one is white one. Yep. So, yeah, we have 4 colors: white, gravity gold, gray, and dark blue. And if you come here, oh, they also give you this ambience light. Wow. So you can choose which color you like, because it gives you dual color. And they also give you this presets, or which is good for you. This is good for concentration. This is good for feeling comfort. This is better for being energetic. This is to reduce stress. This is like a yoga style. This is for, you know, creativity, that's saying. So this white one looks pretty good too. So thank you guys. Yep. So thank you, RC. Yeah, super chat, and it's also a great way to show your support. So let me just show you the second row seats, and if you do have any questions, let me know in the comment section. I'll try to answer them as much as I can. And like I told you, this guy is about 4.3 inches lower than the Hyundai IONIQ 5. So how is the second row seats? I mean, to be honest, right? The legroom is plenty because it's still based on the EGMP platform, so it's pretty good. Oh, thank you, Jake. Soju fund donation. Yeah, I'm gonna grab a bottle tonight. But headroom, as you can see, if I sit straight, it's a little bit not even touching. It's not enough for me. But so if you're like 5'8", you should be pretty all right. But should be your hair should be touching the ceiling. But for me, 6'2", it's a little bit tight. Okay. And one more thing I noticed is when you put the first row seats all the way down, there isn't as much foot room, right? See, it's a little bit tight. IONIQ 5 had plenty on the bottom, so it's a little bit different. Nonetheless, we have double laminated windows for the second row, and 2-stage heated seats right there. 2-stage, but not really big fan. Really wish we even had ventilation seats over here. This is to open the door. They give you this some storage area here, speaker, a little bit more storage area, cubby on the bottom. And they used recycled material, PETs, and many other things. So, you know, for the sustainability and everything, that's a pretty good. Even the leather seats and everything looks more premier compared to Hyundai IONIQ 5. And I do really like it with this gray color. I'm going to show you black one too, but this makes the interior look much brighter and everything. So pretty nice. But really wish we had a, you know, baby sunshade for the side as well. We have 2 air vents here, 2 C-type charging ports. Nice. They're moving away from the, you know, conventional USB charging port to C-type charging ports. Pretty good, right there. And you know, it's all EGMP, so it's flat floor on the bottom. 2 cup holders, good armrest. And yeah, it's pretty good. We even have a walk-in device. And the thing is, we only have a regular sunroof on the top. It's a little bit bummer, but I think because to make the roof lines lower, they had to sacrifice the roof line. Okay? Yep, Ron, like I told you, we have 2 cup holders here. Yeah, BW Tech, like I told you, it's really, really long car. Any more questions? Will there be a traditional, maybe, yes. We're going to show you the thing, the digital side mirrors pretty soon. Stay here because I'm going to show you the turn signal, right? You see it, turn signal over there, and when you press on the brake, even that lights up. Do you see that one on the top? Show you this one too? Okay, so I mean, I personally do prefer the front design. I mean, the front designs, many of you say it looks like a Porsche, but if you see it in person, I cannot help to say this, but the front design looks a little bit more like a Tesla than a Porsche. I don't know why. It could be just me, but many people say it looks like Porsche, but to me, it just looks more like a Tesla Model 3 or even S. But looking at the car from the rear, it's really looks very unique. I think it looks a little bit like a Porsche because it's wide and low. Right? It's got dual deck spoiler, one over here, one over on the bottom. Lots of LED pixels everywhere. That's turn signal, and that's actually backup lamp on the bottom. Looks pretty clean. Like I told you, because of the sloping roof line, the headroom suffers. But I think it's just you're gonna have to choose, right? There's an IONIQ 5, which is like a crossover. If you want like a sports sedan sort of deal, you have to go with IONIQ 6, and you can also roll out IONIQ 7, right? It's gonna be like a big all SUV, all electric SUV. So you're just gonna have to choose. But I think Hyundai made it this way, streamliner, so it can be more efficient and so it can drive, handle like a king. So the trunk size, you know, opening wise is not so wide, but you get, you know, hidden storage area on the bottom. And you can also fold the second row seats. So trunk is not the largest, I think, but you can fold the second row seats. You see it? Yeah, it's got a hump in the middle, so yep. So it's a little bit tight back here. Okay. It looks like Audi TT, sort of does, yeah. What color do I like the most? I like this gold gravity the best. Just like a IONIQ 5. I think this color looks the best because it just goes nice contrast with the black panels. You can close it. Self-driving, Hyundai is definitely working on it. With this car, they introduced remote park assist 2, which will, you know, even park diagonally and even read the parking lanes and sort of maneuver in the parking lot. So I'm sure Hyundai is working on it. Hyundai is pretty good in terms how smooth the car reacts with the Ford traffic and everything. I think it's better than the competition in terms of the lane keep assist and what do you call it, adaptive cruise control. But you know, it's not like a Tesla yet. So, but I think Hyundai is working on it. I really hope to demonstrate the future system in the So, Infiniti J30, yeah. Double baby strollers in here. I don't know. That looks a little bit tight for me. Andre, this is all electric vehicle. How much? There's no international pricing given yet, Andre, but this here in Korea, the starting price before any government incentive, starting price 42K for the lower trim, 50K for the higher trim. Okay. Okay, let's move here. Yes, safe to say premium. So we have the digital side mirrors over here, and I'm going to show you the driver's side. So why don't you show it from here? I'll move over there. So when you do get in, compared to Hyundai IONIQ 5, you sit very low, obviously, very, very low. And you know, from the first row seats, headroom is pretty good. It feels like more like a sports sedan than a crossover. And we have if you see over here, we have 4 dots here. That tells you the charging state, like 1, 25, 50, 75, 100%. And also if you change the drive mode, it's going to also reflect that and tell you many differences. Because in the Morse code, this means age, right? So we have a drive mode selector over here. You can go from eco, normal, sports. Maybe because the power is not on, this is not reflecting, but good steering wheel. And we also have a drive mode selector here, just like Hyundai IONIQ 5. You can just turn on here, twist it, and press the parking. Looks very similar here in terms of the climate control, but really liking the fact that they have placed this chrome lines along the 2 12.3-inch screens, which looks quite massive. And if you remember, Hyundai IONIQ 5 had, you know, white bezel, which looked a little bit like an iPhone or iPad, but this, because it's all black bezel, if you turn it off, it looks like a once big old screen. Okay, so looks pretty good. We have a wireless charging pad up here. One's a regular USB charging port, right? 2 cup holders, and everything, every control is located here. Window switches, auto holds, unlock. That's child safe. So, and we also have some storage area on the bottom, just like on the IONIQ 5. But because this car is low, it's a little bit less. Okay. And once again, we have some storage area here, 2 fast USB charging ports. Okay. So digital side mirrors, if you obviously, it also comes with blind spot monitoring system and also 360 camera. We'll show right there. If you fold the mirror, where do you fold the mirrors? Also show 360 camera, like that. Okay. So it's pretty good. I don't know how to fold mirrors. Is it over here? Okay. Let's see, if you fold mirrors, it's gonna say it's folded. See, it moves. Hyundai IONIQ 5 had it like right here diagonally, but this, I like this better. It's more premium and it's easier. It just does not get, you know, blocked from the sun. We have a Ambience Light over here, dual color, one on the bottom, one on the top. Both sound system, so pretty good. So any more questions? Still prototype? No, this is actually, Tom, this is almost, not almost, this is production ready here in Korea. Let me just show you the charging port here. Charging port is located on the right side. That supports up to DC. It supports up to 400 and 800 volt charging system. So I heard from Hyundai, if you charge using 800 volt charging system, it's going to also make that funny sound, like a, you know, high power charging sound. Yeah, Honda reacts. I really want to drive it and show you. Boot is small. Yes, I do agree. 6 is, yes, Tom, 6 is probably for better efficient car, more stylish. If you want, you know, larger trunk space and everything, you should probably go with the IONIQ 5 or IONIQ 7, which will be released next year. So, any more questions? Let me just show you different colors. So like I told you, this is bluish color. So you can see the ambience light better because this is quite dark. You can get it with dual ambience lights. Yeah. And this is with the black interior. Well, I told you I do like it better with the gray interior because it just makes everything brighter. Okay? Yeah, there's 7, but not here today. Timothy, so it looks more like a Korean German car, huh? Yeah. So, like I told you, you know, while we were gone, you know, we missed the Busan International Motor Show and really wanted to show you the car and also through the live stream we answer some of the questions. Like I told you, this will be released sometime next year in the United States, but we're gonna get to test drive it sometime next month because it will be released sometime next month and starting being sold here in Korea next month. So, okay. So, stay tuned for that as well. Yeah, I think in terms of the build quality and everything, paint quality, how it looks and locks, very nice. That's a little bit more like a grayish color. If you come over here, you can really actually see how large the dual screens are. See, dual screen head-up display is quite massive. Thank you, Lexus. Did I lose some weight? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. A little bit. I try to cut down on drinking beers too much. So we have lots of experience things because Hyundai IONIQ 6 comes with both system. They made a system where we can experience it, and they also put lots of color schemes over there and VR experience center. But we're gonna actually experience all these things and then make another video, short video for members only and Patreon. So stay tuned for that as well. So, okay. Yes, Eric. So it'll be a little bit more expensive than Hyundai IONIQ 5, but I don't know, 40K-ish sounds about right. Thank you, Tom. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. It's been about 30 minutes and people are going to be rushing in. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. Headrest adjustable, yes, sure, it's adjustable. Headrest adjustable, yes. Both up and down, forward and backward, yes. IONIQ 7, when? IONIQ 7 sometime next year here in Korea, I'm hearing. IONIQ 6 and, I don't know. I actually applied for the Hyundai Hyundai, but only like 3 groups are going from Korea, so I might not be invited. I think I'm not, so really heartbroken there. But it's gonna happen at somewhere in Germany at the track, so yeah. So yeah, we really need to get together and grow our channel a little bit more, so can be more influential, so we can show you more things. So people are rushing in, so I'm gonna end this video. Yes, it's got head-up display. Head-up display on the top, okay? Oh, thank you, Moon. Wow. Thank you, Moon. Thank you so much. 부대찌개 on you. This is not a hatch. It's actually lift back. Yep. Okay. People are rushing in. Wireless CarPlay. Let me ask. 여기에 그 애플 카플레이 들어있는데 그 선을 꼽아야 되죠?
네. 선은 아니에요.
I just asked one of the spokesman, and he said it's not wireless. You need a cable. So that's a little bit bummer. Better than Porsche. Oh, yeah. Yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really wanted to, because I missed out the Busan Motor Show a little bit late, but hopefully we're gonna give you a first drive sometime next month. When we get this press car as a press car, we're gonna also compare it to our Kia EV6 and also compare it to Hyundai IONIQ 5 and many, many more. So, yep. Head-up display, yes, Vanessa, yes. Yeah, still no wireless. What is that? What are you talking about? This is IONIQ 6, Vanessa. So, yeah, thank you guys. There's lots of people coming in. We still need to shoot B-rolls and also shoot other videos. So we're gonna end the live stream if you do not have any questions. Is the rear floor, no, it's actually the same. The floor is same. Floor is flat, same front and rear. EGMP platform, so it's straight. It's not any higher. I know, Tom, right? Give us a thumbs up, right? So we can support our video, and also do subscribe to our channel so we can grow this channel together and, you know, share more, better experience. Thank you, car fan. My wife gave it to me as a present yesterday, so. Yes, the rear wing lights up. Let me just show it to you. When you step on the brake, ta-da, right? Boom. So it's got dual boot size. I don't know. Hyundai didn't give us a boot size yet, but it's not that large. Not that large. It's pretty good. Okay, we have so many people coming, rushing in, so yeah, people are really curious about IONIQ 6 here. This is like big old mega mall, so everybody just rushing in with the strollers and everything. So I'm just gonna end this live streaming. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we'll be back with much more. So please don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to join us at the Patreon. I'm going to put a description on the bottom, and make a short video about experiencing this whole IONIQ 6 Seoul Park pretty soon. So see you guys. Bye bye.